At this stage, I don't think there are any major risk that one would raise regarding the preparation of the elections. What we have pointed out are the mechanisms and measures that we are putting in place to mitigate as a routine all the operational risks with regards to such a major operations of the elections.
How do you deal, and are you going to deal with any possible cyber threats from foreign influences?
Well, as a matter of course, our IT department does a very comprehensive process of a cyber attack or ICT security, and we do that in partnership with our state security agencies as well as with the political parties, using also independent and accomplished specialists in the subject matter to conduct the exercise of ensuring that our ICT infrastructure systems and capability are well protected. And so far, as a country, I think we've done relatively well as far as our technology is concerned. But as it may be that every time there's new developments in that space.
Is it something that you're taking seriously, considering what happened in the United States?
In our case, we would actually see it different, because we are not necessarily a ICT based in terms of our voting. Some aspects of our voting systems we are automated, but our voting per se is conducted manually, and counting is manual, and it's only when we then transmit, and the transmissions are very much transparent. They are known by political parties almost more or less at the same time as we as the Commission receive them. So the checks and balances gives us a different landscape. It is really where you're dealing with whether your hardware, your systems could be attacked from a point of view of trying to collapse your ICT capability as an institution, where we have made sure that we put as much emphasis as possible.
You met with the President as a matter of course at the end of last month, I think it was. How did that meeting go, and was there any suggestion of an early election?
It was a very cordial meeting, and it was a meeting that we were able to share with the head of state the plans and the outlook, and indicated the time frames within which then he would then be in a position to use his prerogative to make a determination and proclaim the date of election. And at this stage and during our engagement, there was no indication of any intent to have an election other than the constitutional date that we all are working towards according to our plans.
Last question, please, could you just explain to us how that constitutional date arises?
This is determined on the basis of our Electoral Act, that within 24 hours after the end of the 5-year term of the government, then there's a 90 days window within which a date could then be determined.
So you're looking at possible dates? Just give me an outline.
This would be around the 8th of May 2019 until the end of and beginning of August.